Hi, I'm Andy Adams, Managing Editor at Canadian Yachting magazine, and with me today is Ron Huibers, President of Volvo-Penta of the Americas. Ron, welcome.
Hey, thanks, Andy. Great to be here again with you.
Well, thank you for coming and joining us, because you've got a bunch of exciting news that we want to share with our readers, and it has to do with your gasoline engine line, I believe. That will span quite a wide range of our readers, from, I believe, the smaller boats right up to some of the big high-performance cruisers that are coming out now.
That's right.
So what's happening with this line of engines? What makes it different?
Well, Andy, it's great to be here. This is my third time doing this with you now.
Wow, great.
In Canada, so but great to be up here and to introduce to the Canadian market this next generation of engines that we have from Volvo-Penta. What we have is people in boating. I mean, it's all about the experience. I mean, that's what boating's about, is to have fun. And it's acceleration, it's all the different water sports. And this new generation of engines feature technology that maybe a customer doesn't care about technology, but they care about the experience. But let me tell you, it's a new family of engines that feature high horsepower and torque that will be like the 380. Our new 380, if you remember, that's really what you're going to see across the family now.
So that V8 380, was that the first one that was introduced in this new line? And it's
well, actually, the 380. No, you're absolutely right. What the 380 featured, which was the first development in gas stern drive in many years, and we won an innovation award for that. It had a thing called variable valve time.
Yeah.
And what customers that run the 380 and the 430 is at that mid-range. You know, when you coach to accelerate, the boat seems to be a much higher horsepower, but it's that torque, and that's where you're getting the experience. So what you're seeing now with Volvo-Penta, we just introduced, and I had a nice ride with you down in November. This family of engines called Gen 5 feature some key things. First is they're all aluminum, and all aluminum means higher horsepower to weight ratio. They're all freshwater cooled, so you can run it in any kind of water, and you're never going to have salt water or anything touch that block. So they have heat exchangers. They have variable valve timing, so what you experience on the 380, you'll get now in the 240, and that's what you experience.
Right.
And then another really neat thing called common rail fuel injection. And again, the customer doesn't know what common rail fuel injection is, or may not care. Where they care is the experience. So this is a much higher direct fuel injection right into the piston, right at the cylinder, and much better ionization. So overall, gives a performance bump as well as fuel efficiency bump, and also all catalyzed, so meeting exceeding all emissions regulations.
All great news, and had that opportunity down south to go for a ride with you. Now that was the first of the V6s that we were out in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a 200 horse version and also a 240.
Right.
We were probably running the 240.
We were in the 240 area, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, the thing that really impressed me about that boat was, and this is what you're talking about with the variable valve timing, it's that mid-range where we were cruising along and then you could just hit it and the boat would just jump. It was amazing, both the torque that it had to push the boat forward and also that throttle response. It was instantaneous. This is the direct injection that you're talking about.
It's a combination of all of those things. It's a combination of the horsepower to weight ratio, hitting the highest, that variable valve timing that advances it, but also this direct injection. So all of this technology is what gives you that experience. And you know, if you think back to 50 years ago, old outboards and old stern drives when we came out with it, they were not the same experience as you have today. And so this is really for this Gen 5, and that's what you'll see across the family is that technology will be coming across throughout the course of 2015 and 2016.
That's fabulous. So we have a lot to look forward to.
Yep.
As we come out. I think it's wonderful that we're moving ahead with some of these things. It's really going to keep that excitement in boating, and that's what we all need to do. So, Ron, I'm going to say thank you very much for letting us know about that. We can't wait to get back out on the water.
Good. Thanks, Andy.